Alright, hello everybody and welcome on back. It's the Red-Eyed Doctor, wandering in some faraway place. So apparently I did build a... That looks so cool. Such a tall hillside. I'd like to have a mountain fortress up there. But anyways, this is some random nether portal that I found. I was wandering around, and we shall continue to wander, looking for a nether fortress. Because I really need a blaze spawner, and I would really like to get... Yeah, see, this is where I saw a portal and I was like, huh, that's interesting. I don't remember there being a portal here. And then I looked at the map and noticed how far I was. Also, I've been picking up gold as I go. I don't know. I mean, there's infinite gold as long as you farm zombie piglins or even normal piglins. I'm back on peaceful because I'm not about to try to die again. I mean, as I say that, I do have a lot of my stuff on me. So if I fall in the lava and lose all this stuff, it's going to be very annoying. But we've proven that it takes me just a couple of hours and some diamonds that I can fix it. I can get it back. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, now, I do have to be careful here, because I see, oof, this looks treacherous. What I was going to do is just block that up, but I don't have to worry about it. Now, these are the striders. They look pretty funny. Um, yeah, that looks so funny. Anyways, cold striders. They need to get back in the lava. So we're already at the corner of this map. Now remember, the nether is about, I think it's like dog years versus human years. So for every block in the overworld, or no, every block in the underworld, it's like either 6 or 8, or maybe 9, or I'm pretty sure it's 8 blocks in the overworld. And so if you look on the map, we're already at the edge. Ooh. Mm. There's some of the other trees that I need to grow that, but I need um, Silk Touch to get those blocks. At least I'm pretty sure. We could go try. And might as well. We're up here. We're at negative, yeah, 500. Let's see. Yep, see. It's just a normal, unfortunately, and then it takes forever to do that. And then that doesn't even yield anything. Same with the shovel, probably. Yeah. So I need a Silk Touch pickaxe to get this, it's mycelium or something, to grow these mushrooms, to grow into those trees. Ooh, that looks cool. I like the green haze. But let's see, we are still looking for another fortress. So that's cool, and we can find this again. It's not that big of a deal. Plus, I could even trade for it with a wandering trader. Like it's not a big deal. It's nice, but it's not a necessity. Also, if I wanted a bunch of ender pearls, I could farm them from here. This is a really good place. When it's not in peaceful, Endermen populate this area. So at least I'm pretty sure you have to have this color of mycelium or whatever it is, like the mushroom fungus stuff. I might not. I might be able to get away with just having the red and then grow both mushrooms, but I feel like I've tried that before. And it doesn't work. Right, and already this is looking pretty sketchy. So, I mean, eventually we're going to turn around and head the other way. And go all the way back to the south end of this map, and we're the red arrow that's wandering around right now. Ooh, I wonder if I can get shroom lights. So that would be worth doing. Yes, okay. Now can I do it? Ooh, yes. Okay, so they break much faster with a hoe. Anytime I can get more light, it's kind of a nice thing. Ah, if I can get them. There we go. All right, let's grab these three and let's keep searching. So, anyways, I wanted to do a little bit more musing on this episode. So, I was just thinking about it, and without divulging names or again where I work or what I do IT, and we'll leave it at that. I'm a junior system admin, not even a full-time system or a full system admin. I'm full-time, more than full-time, actually. But oof, let's see. So, and I helped a lady the other day that I want to say she was 94. And I say that because that's, well, first off, it's, oh, wait. Is that what I think it is? Or is that another Bastion? I think that's another Bastion. Which is cool, but not what. Anyways, back to the story. So 94, almost 100 years old, and this lady was getting it. Okay, so granted, I teach a lot of well, sorry. As a recently certified white hat cybersecurity professional, I pride myself in teaching anyone and everyone that I can how to set up multi-factor authentication because that shuts down like 90% of attacks for malicious actors or malicious attacks. It's huge. Like multi-factor means that someone on the other side of the world isn't logging into your stuff, and you should really have it. I've got it on Minecraft. I've got it on all my Microsoft accounts. I've got it all on my Google accounts. I've even got it on all my Apple accounts, even though it's linked to a dead email. So if you try to get in that, it's going to be flagged because I've reported it as lost and not retrievable. And, simple things like that. Oof, I'm going to need some netherrack. So let's, oh, this makes me nervous. Like it's such an easy death. Let's go ahead and just collect a bunch because we're going to need a bridge over. But anyways, but if you were to secure all your accounts and your emails with multi-factor, you're pretty safe. I mean, the U.S. government can still look at your stuff. Certain people parking on networks, intercepting traffic, can figure things out. And if you've clicked suspicious links and installed keyloggers on your computer, then yes, they can see your passwords and and beacon them back or transmit them back or whatever. I mean, there's a whole number of things that could still go wrong. Like you're not out of the woods just because you use multi-factor on everything. However, you're much more secure. And honestly, as long as you're keeping an eye on your bank accounts and your finances and you report any suspicious activity as soon as you see it, then you're safe as well. So, but anyways, my point is this 94-year-old was getting it so well. She was just like, I mean, she just needed a little, a little encouragement and guidance in the beginning. And then by the end of it, she was jumping up and down. She was excited. She was like protecting things. It was making sense. And she was having these little aha moments, which is any educator's favorite moment. Just seeing someone that just get that moment of clarity, the understanding, like, I get it now. I understand what's going on. Rather than especially when it comes to tech. Tech is so belittling and so humbling. Like, it'll make anyone feel powerless, like a little child. And especially with the older generations that have less exposure to tech, it's that much more of an aha moment. I mean, and I helped another person, similar situation, not as elderly, but still like and even more adverse. He was in a much worse mood. And again, not trying to give out any too personal information, but he was pretty mad actually. I mean, not at me, but of the tech, and why does it have to be this way? And after a little bit of explanation, all I really have to do is tell people that my capstone project for the cybersecurity bootcamp that I did, which I performed near the top of my class. I believe I was third place with homework and script. I don't know about testing scores in the final project altogether, but for a long while there, I was number three as far as homework, just because. Oh, I mean, I love computer sciencey stuff. It's like a game, and like the homework, right? Ooh, yeah, that's death. All right, so I kind of want to go over to that bastion. Anyways, my point being is, I know my stuff. Or no, sorry, what I tell them is my capstone project. I cracked two passwords on camera and then defaced a web server. That I had built the web server. Don't worry, it wasn't something that I didn't own, which is illegal if you hack something that you don't own or have the explicit written permission of the owner or someone that can decide for a web server or a service or something. It has to be like who's in charge. Anyways, it's always good. Do I really want to go over there? Hmm. This just makes me nervous. Okay, as long as I don't stand up. Luckily, the drift only like pushes you to the left. It doesn't make you stand up. But then I say that I could accidentally click it, like or drop the controller and fall, or any number of things. So, but anyways, after I tell them that, oh, I just cracked a couple passwords, not just one, two. And all it takes is running a simple program. Like, I mean, if you have unlimited access to just hammer away at something, you can crack any password. It's really not that big of a deal anymore. So, um, oh gosh. Okay. So you need a second step of authentication, verification. It goes by a few different names, but it's all the same thing basically. It's like another password on top of your password, or it's something else that you have. Actually, sorry, that's a bad way to describe it. It's not another password, because that's a weak form of multi-factor. Like if you have a PIN, that's great. Like you just put another. number that they have to find, but usually you store that number in the same place you store the password. And so if they find that and it's written right next to it, then they'll probably find the other one. Or if it's stored in your computer, the other file's probably, or it's probably even the same text file. That's why you really shouldn't ever store things on your computer like passwords and such, because it doesn't take but a few seconds, a few clock cycles to completely search your entire computer for anything that resembles a password or username combination, some kind of tuple situation. All right, let's see. We got a bastion, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, but we need blazes. Yeah, I mean, we might as well take the gold. Just gotta be extra careful because these things are dangerous. You can tell there's like all this lava everywhere. Let's see if I can go up and over. Yeah, and then not even travel over the lava. Ah. Oh, okay. We are in somewhere. You gotta be careful in these places because, as you can see, you can fall to your death very easily. Ooh, that'd be cool if I found some pig step. You know what? You can have the sticks. You can have that. You can even have, well, there we go. There we go. A lodestone. That just sounds interesting. Warped warp block. Yeah. Uh, guess we don't need that. Oof. Yeah, this looks gnarly. So yeah, you could fall to your death in these places. You can get a bunch of gold. I kind of want to get to. Hmm, there was a cap of gold over here. I mean, these blocks are pretty cool too. The gilded. Let's take that. And if I see any more of those, I kind of like to build with those. Oh, jeez. That could have been bad if I just like hobble hopped down and fell to my death. Alright, so where's all this gold that I saw? There it is. Alright. Oh, man. That is annoying. Alright. Ah. Hmm. Uh, there we go. Just get rid of all the lava. Is that not it? There we go. Lava be gone. Alright. Whew. That makes me nervous. Alright. So anyways, my point is you should be encouraging of anybody who wants to learn about tech or anybody that's trying to, especially if they're trying to get secure. So like, if everybody made sure that everybody else in their family at least just extended the offer. And it's kind of hard to offer the help. I mean, people don't like to admit when they're stuck on tech or what have you, but it is really important. And until we fix the problems that be with tech, I mean, mainly stealing, people asking for gift cards, and then people being gullible enough to provide them. And really, that's one of like the main. Actually, you know what? No. Okay. There we go. That's a good enough fall. Ooh. Okay. Now, the gold. Okay, now I need to make sure I have a spot for it. So I don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Now, there we go. Okay. Okay. Whew. 15 blocks of gold. That's pretty nice. Alright. So, I guess let's keep looking. Not all that happy about having to keep on looking, but that's alright. We'll find another fortress. Okay. So I'm thinking about just continuing on that way. And then once we get to the edge of the map, I'm going to come back. Uh, there we go. Okay. So now, ooh, yay. We can just walk this way. Alright. So another fortress will look like a big black brick structure similar to a bastion, but it'll have long walkways. I'm surprised I haven't found one yet, but that's okay. I mean, and it's really just to find blaze spawners. That's it. I mean, we can also find nether skeleton spawners, which that's great too, especially when we get ready to fight the wither. And we want to start making beacons and whatnot, which we should probably do that at some point too. Nether dragon, beacons, all that. Fight the warden. I mean, we should do it all. I'm really eager to make a blaze farm, an automatic blaze farm. Well, not automatic. You still got to kill the blaze. Like, and I'm sure there's probably a way to do it. Ooh, wait a minute. Is this? This could be. Yes. Okay. Another bonus. Whatever the sand is, we're getting it. I think it's this stuff. And I am going to get a stack of it. This is how you farm nether wart, which you also need to find in a nether fortress. Alright, let's see. We need another spot. We just got 15. We don't need all that gold. Well, yeah, because I have soul soil and soul sand. And one of these will actually launch you in water. So now we have water elevator capabilities. Oh, this is exciting. Now we can build extremely vertical structures and be able to just shoot to the top in no time. which means also we can make it from the very bottom of the world, like go down at bedrock, all the way to the build height. So that'll be cool. Although you gotta give breaks for oxygen, I believe. I don't know. Okay, looks like we got 64 of both. We're good. I mean, and that's really plenty. Anyway, ooh, and this is actually bone block. We don't need that. We can actually make um, bone meal into that stuff. So, anyways, let's keep going this way. Hmm. Oh, that's so cool. Like, I've been looking for this place for so long because I have a bit of another wart farm going back at the Andarius proper. Oof. Alright, so still gotta be careful. Oh, that's so scary. Just randomly falling to my death. And you travel slower on the soul soil if you don't have some special enchantment on your footwear. But this is cool seeing all this open area. I'm just hoping to see some nice flat black structures, the Nether Fortress, which looks like we're kind of at a dead end here. And we went across the map very quickly. We're not even 1,000 blocks away from anything. Like, I think we're at 0, 0, if I remember right, for like the actual, our base. You gotta love the music in the Nether too. It's just so epic. I feel like there's gonna just gonna open up into like a fiery pit. That's gonna hurt a little bit. All right. And the sad part is I'm gonna have to navigate all the way back through all this. But you're just hoping there's just another fortress around the corner, anywhere now. All right. While we're wandering, let's talk about Route 13 encryption. It's a great algorithm. It's on my Python tutorial, which is free on Code and Game. Over 41,000 views, thank you. But only 205 likes, I think, or something like that. So, but anyways, that's pretty big for Code and Game Playgrounds, which that's what they call their tutorials. Or you can really do anything. I mean, they're pretty much used to show people something, or like some special algorithm, or some way to use a programming language. Ooh, that was almost promising, but that's like that biome of that basalt stuff. But anyways, so the concept of it is to input some plain text and encrypt that plain text with just a very simple encryption algorithm of every letter is now the opposite of the alphabet of itself. And here we go, another fortress. Nice. Cool. Oh, this is so cool. We found everything here. And to do that, and we'll talk Python first, because you can do it in Java, you can do it in C++. I did the original one back in my undergrad in C++, and I was doing block cipher and stream cipher. So block cipher is where you encrypt like a block of text together, and then stream cipher is where you encrypt as it comes in. And with block cipher, it's a little more secure because stream cipher is what most people do. It's like it comes in, it goes out, and you encrypt it. Like that's it. So, um, but with block cipher, and there we go. We got a blaze spawner. All right, so we're at. Oh, should probably write this down real quick. I don't know how I'm gonna remember this. So blaze spawner. Uh, there we go. Sorry, I'm just gonna write these coordinates down. Negative 403, comma 63, comma Negative 791. All right, but anyways, so you get the text in, you get it out. So if you're doing it just basically like stream encryption, and all right, so let's go ahead and oh, we gotta go this way. Hmm. But anyways, so if you're trying to do it in Python, what you would need is a few dictionaries, one to store the values for the letters, and then one to store the letters to the values. And so dictionaries are usually a data structure in Python that have key value pairs, which means that for every entry, like say A, there's a paired value, 0 or 1, depending on if you want to be 0 based or 1 based. And it doesn't matter as long as you remain consistent. So, anyways, we'll just drill a path straight down to our thing, right to where the blaze spawner is. But anyways, so you get the plain text, whatever you want, you put that as the input to your Python program, and then you just encrypt it as you go. So you need two dictionaries, one to get the number value from it. So if you say ABC, then you'd get 0, 1, 2 if you're 0 base, and then you need to add 13 to it. And this is where you need a circular array. So if it goes over 25, if it ends up being 26, which is not included in the 0 through 25 indexing, then it becomes a 0. So 26 becomes 0, 27 becomes 1, and so on. So you're basically moduloing by 25. And that way, even if, I mean, say you got some ridiculous value of like 6,000 or something, it would still end up having a letter in the schema. So, oh, okay. Wait, and how many stacks? Okay, I only have 3 stacks. Okay, wait. Yes, I am squatting. Whew. I wonder how far up I am too. It's like as you can see on the mini map, my the red droplet is not moving, and we should be approaching Andarius soon. Uh, and I'm thinking we'll end up building a railway to this place. Maybe we can even do a couple episodes. All right, here we go. We hit rock. Okay. And then we could build side rails and everything and just make this a little safer. But for now, we found it. I mean, that was awesome. It was like, didn't have to look long. We got soul sand, soul soils, we've got water elevators, got that. Anyway, so back to the thing. So then you get ciphertext. So ABC ends up being like MNO or something like that. I'd have to like take a look at it, but basically that's the idea. And then once you have the ciphertext, then you output that, and then there you go. That's the whole program. Now, in theory, if you do it correctly, oh, in theory, if you do it correctly, if you put it in, the ciphertext in as the input, you will get back the original plain text because it encrypts it the same way, but instead it adds another 13, so now an M becomes an A, or whatever it is, whatever the corresponding character is for A. Actually, you know what? I want this to be closer. We're not doing combat. I gotta be quick because there's gonna be lava. Maybe, potentially. Okay, and we'll just keep going until we get close to. And then once we start getting like where we can move laterally, then I'll make it over this way. But for now, man. Alright, and there's the alarm. Alright, you know what? I might just finish this off camera. Because then. But the link to my playground is at the beginning video of Oasis Season 3, so go check that out. I might try to put it in every video, but that gets a bit tedious. It's also codingame.com/playgrounds/64843. I mean, or if you just go to Coding Game, go to Community, then go to Learn. Then you click the popular, and it's a little ways down. It's A-Rye. It's got the green mushroom man, Mr. Smuff, mascot. And there's a Java one too that's got over 20,000 views, and that one isn't even done, but it works. I mean, especially if you download clips and follow along. So, anyways, ta-ta for now. I will see you in the next one. Oh wait, no, we still got 23 minutes. Or no, not 20. Sorry, it's only 29 minutes. We'll finish it up. Ah, at least we'll have a flat railway like built, but I'm a little worried that we're still not all the way back. Alright, yeah, ta-ta for now. I will see you in the next one.